Hey guys, my name is Jason with Mount Baker Mining and Metals. Welcome back to another part of opening my new gold mine. Today I've brought all this wood up. We're going to get it into the portal and we're going to start building rail back along our haulage at it, back to the bottom of the raise so that we don't have to wheelbarrow our bags of muck out from the bottom of the raise anymore. So that's our plan today. I've got Harry from Mine Operator, and I've also got a special guest. Mr. Dan Hurd is here to help us out putting our rail in. Got the truck backed up here, and we have our resident track standing expert.
Oh yeah, done this a million times before.
You know how to do this, right, Dan?
Oh yeah.
That's why you're here. But we are going to start probably just past our little workstation here. Start kind of right there, right in here somewhere. And we're just gonna figure it out as we go. We're gonna put 2-foot wide sleepers. We're gonna put the track standing up, and then we're gonna block them in the middle with a block, and we're not even gonna put strap on them. And here comes Harry with Mine Operator. So what, you've done this before?
Sort of. I used the top rail of a fence to make about 75 foot of track using the same type of caster wheel.
Okay.
And you don't need anything on there. It'll self-center, so and it's easy to bend. But we're gonna go with lumber. And I think if we get any sticky spots, we can use some strap.
Okay.
We'll have ourselves the old school strap rail.
The idea is just lay some sleepers out and then start standing rail on it.
That's
and
it.
Space it between them.
Yep.
Okay. That's the plan, Dan.
Let's do it.
The rail.
I've got some real junky ones too with a bunch of weighing on them that we can use for block spacers in the middle.
Executive decision. This is where it starts.
I like it. Dan's made the decision.
Here we go.
Oh boy, look at this. Here he goes again with his fancy tools. Well, you've been wanting to use that since you got here, haven't you, Harry?
Yeah, I know. Once I get the size figured out, it goes quick. It'll help with production.
Well, Dan's gonna have this thing railed by the time you get your stuff cut.
There's a long strategy involved.
I like this filming other people working.
Oh yeah. Shh. I'm not supposed to be doing that.
Oh yeah, I told you. Sorry, not working.
I'm not working. I'm playing.
No, Dan's playing. You're on vacation. Dan does weird stuff on vacation.
I do.
Well, we are making progress way faster than I thought.
Do you pull out your camera at the same time I did?
I did.
Definitely. I was just gonna say we're making progress. This is going fast with three of us working here. And you know, 3 brains is better than 1. That's for sure. We're working off of each other's strengths here and figuring this out great.
I really liked your idea of putting the sleeper just on the intersection of the long rails, and then we'll come and add them where we need to later.
Yeah, we're just doing the joints for sleepers to start with, and then as we see where we need them along the way, we can add them in. The corner we need more sleepers because we're, going around a corner. And this is great. Tap with a hammer, it'll fall.
Yeah, get a hammer.
There we go. Nice hammer. I like your hammer.
Come on.
It'll go.
Oh, I didn't cut the angle.
That's okay.
okay.
Put it from the edge and now hit it in there.
Yeah.
Hit it in there.
There we go.
Yeah. Now he's thinking like a miner.
Jimbo mining.
Yeah, it works. Yes. Bingo.
Perfect.
All right, Dan.
All
How are
straight.
you, buddy? Oh, come on.
I like how Dan's just riding the cart up and down the rail already.
He's got the best job.
He's got the best job.
Except I keep putting my foot in the water. I have frozen feet by the end of this day.
We need it, yeah.
All right, so after you get that tied in, you're gonna test it.
You go for a joyride?
Yeah, go for a joyride.
Oh, you're sitting on it.
Am I? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Dan is having way too much fun. Kid in a candy store on his little cart trolley he's got.
My own personal rule
Awesome. That'll make it so much easier to move muck.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It'll make it easier if you're just walking up too. Just sit down and go for a ride.
Just go. Harry and Dan making it happen over there. Dan's riding the cart down. We're getting the rail set and sleeper set. And Dan's kind of self-centering the cart, or the rails with the cart. He toenails the rails into the sleeper on the joints. Going around the corner is a little bit of a trick, but we're getting the hang of it.
Yeah, sort of block.
Trying to level as we go. This is going great. This is going so fantastic. Here's our first load going back on the rail. We're using our rail to build more rail. So we'll see how this goes. Dan is screwing in our last 2 rail that we have. We are so very close. We did the rail all the way to the back of the raise, almost. We're about 20 feet short. Dan's the man.
Dan is the man. Get the end message.
Remember, this is recreation for me.
Yeah,
Fun.
he's on vacation.
And enjoy the hell out of it.
Yay.
Man,
Congratulations.
we did a lot of work today. Got a lot more to come, but we stood all, look, I don't know if you can see behind me. Very shiny light down there for me. Look at all that rail down there.
I got an idea.
Oh, you got an idea?
I'll sit on the cart and collect the tools as we go.
Okay.
Let me, I don't have any short, because I was thinking about making a little handrail.
We are out of batteries, so we can't go any more today, but we will continue tomorrow. We're back to working on our rail here. We got Chad back. So now we're coming along and we're putting sleepers in the middle where we need it. Chad's scooting down the cart, drilling the extra sleepers onto the rail, and then we'll come back and we'll level them up and shim them up as needed. There's been a few spots, like in this corner, where we've had to cut the rail that we put in with Dan and kind of graduate the curve a little bit. But this will be good here. This cart's going to make a heck of a difference. And this is more or less what the final product's going to look like. Got our stood rail, we got a sleeper underneath, a spacer in the middle that we've tied in screws this way to hold the rail so it's not bending in. And then we have these little 2x2 kind of fish plate, pseudo fish plate things, so it can't bow out at the joints. And we're just going along, and we settled on one sleeper in the middle of an 8-foot run. And then obviously when you go around the corners, you got to shorten up. But that's what it's looking like. And so far it's working real good. And here we're using our cart to move more material up to the front. Sure beats the wheelbarrow.
Oh yeah.
We'll have to put a push rail on there so we don't have to bend over.
That'll help. That works.
Well, I'm just so impatient. I can't wait to try this cart out. We don't even have the rail all done yet. We've got 3 bags on. Harry's sending some more bags down. We're gonna put 6 or 8 bags on and we're gonna give it a shot. Eventually we'll have the cart come all the way to the bottom of the raise. Harry doesn't think this is a good idea, which it probably isn't. But we'll get, there's 4. Maybe we'll put 8 bags on there. And then we're just gonna push it down. And what I wanna do is see where the problem spots are. I wanna see if like that corner right there is too tight. see if the rail tips over. Well, we're gonna see if this is a bad idea. I think we've got 7 bags on a little cart. So let's see if we can make it out to the portal with them. I can guarantee you, regardless of how this goes, it's a whole lot better than a wheelbarrow.
They're tied in, we'll know.
Yeah.
And then the places that don't have the fish plates, we'll be able to see these fish plates. So if we see a wobbly one, we can stick them in. If not, we live with it.
I agree.
These guys are wobbly.
Yeah, we're not attached to the sleepers in the middle yet. So you just have the downward support. It's going.
This is so much easier than a wheelbarrow.
So much easier.
And if I get a little, up right about here.
Yeah, a little push bar there. Here we go, first load down the rail. Ooh, that's a tight corner.
Okay, got a hill.
Okay,
That board's done.
downhill.
I have to punch the rail for one. That's a little tight, let's push that.
Nice straight section.
The sleepers are tied in something.
You can tell?
Oh yeah. It's not as wobbly, but we still need to finish. See, where does water come from?
I know, it's really wet today.
See, there's almost water.
That's what we're doing, we're just testing.
7.
Yeah, I got 7. Yeah, like a dream.
Beautiful.
Now you're into the fish plates.
Yes, sir. The corners don't wobble as much.
Very nice. Well, we have 7 bags right here at the portal. We weighed them. They weigh an average of about 40 pounds a piece. And if we can do 10 bags to a cartload, that's 5 cartloads to a ton. And that is how you make money mining gold. We had our sandbags split when they would come down this chute and hit the bottom. So I got some wheelbarrow tires and lashed them all together to try and make a little landing pad for them. And that's actually what we took off of these caster wheels for our cart. We're reusing everything and nothing's going to waste here. We're such a green mine.
Oh, that's mining for you.
We got our rail system done. I know I was real antsy there earlier when we pulled out those 7 bags, but we've got the rail completely done to the raise and all the way through the transfer level. So today we're going to be bringing out 50 bags of ore, getting it in the truck, and taking it down to the mill. And for reference, it took 3 guys 2 full days to get the rail in. We put in about 700 feet of rail or so. And a big thanks to Dan Hurd for getting us started and helping us out. Here's the rail transfer ways. These guys nailed this out. Just went beautiful. They were using some blocks and some of the old rail that was here. And now we're working on sending bags down the chute. We're gonna get 50 bags staged at the top of the raise, send them down all at once, and then we'll get them to the truck. Exciting stuff. Our first ton out of the new gold mine. Here's our little cart loaded up. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. So So that's 10 sandbags total. Now I'll give you sandbag vision here. We are cruising down the transferway with 400 to 500 pounds of muck. I'm using one hand to push it, the other one's holding the camera. This is how you make mining fun and efficient when you don't have a mucker and a slusher and a bunch of big drifts that you can get equipment in. Boop, there we go. Like all good miners, we're trying to break everything we make. So we have 12 bags on our cart. We'll see if the cart survives and see if the rail survives. Oh yeah, like it was meant for it. We'll put 15 on next time.
Push that envelope.
Yep. Very nice. I like it a lot.
Not bad for 480 pounds.
Yeah, or more. These bags actually feel a little bit heavier and more full.
Okay.
That cart can take 500. I'm just worried about the rail.
There you go.
Rail's good.
There's a 500-pound load.
Yep.
All right, I'll start
That spruce is doing good.
sending them down the raise.
Okay, we'll be down there, I guess, huh?
Yep. Let's get these down.
Well, we're experimenting with different methods to get our bags down. Right now we have our rope and a pulley. If you just launch them down the chute, the bags break open, so we can't be having that. So we'll see how this goes. Uh-oh, this is probably our biggest bottleneck right now, is getting these bags down. Not bad, a little bit of improvement, but yeah, there we go. We can still improve our system a little bit, but right now we got to get bags down. And here comes the bags looking up from the bottom of the chute. Touchdown. Now those little tire bumpers are working great. Before that they'd hit and explode. Clear. There we go, we'll get our 10 bags, which is somewhere around 400 pounds. And we'll push it out the haulage way here.
Way easier than the wheelbarrow.
Yeah, what do you think, Chad?
Hey, you know what? It's better than the wheelbarrow. We like to handle our ore like 3 or 4 times for a good workout.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is our gym membership right here.
Well, this was kind of the last big project. Now it's just drilling and mucking.
Yep.
And getting ore out.
Yeah,
Like
now's the fun part.
Now's the fun part. That's what we've been waiting all season to do.
Absolutely.
10 bags are on their way out the haulage way. And again, look at that. One hand, I can push them. Kind of want to be a little careful here. Make sure we're all going on the right track. Boom, we're good. Here we go. Next stop, the truck. All right, guys, well, we've definitely got some improvements to make. We're gonna bring the rail all the way out here. I've got bags right now. I'm standing on the truck and I'm loading them into the super sack. And what I really need to do is be able to come out of the blacksmith shop here, shoot them down a chute that goes right into the bed of the truck. And I think it might be best to ditch the bag and just stack them on pallets. Can't see anything. Because I have to open the bag every time I put a sandbag in, and it's taking a bunch of time and screwing around, and it's not even going to hold that many. So maybe 2 pallets, 25 sandbags each or something, and that'll get us down the hill.
Speed is not your friend.
Here's our last load of the day. We're gonna have almost 1 ton in the truck. As soon as this gets out here, we get loaded. So the rail is a success. Still wearing in spots. Yeah, that's the one.
That's the close call spot.
This one needs to get replaced.
Yeah. Okay, we have successfully moved 43 bags of ore into the back of the truck. So we have about a ton.
That is awesome. We're finally getting ore out of this mine.
We're getting ore out of the mine. What do you say, Harry?
Yeah, it's gonna be some work.
I know. Well, the first one's always the hardest, right? So we gotta figure out. There's some improvements to be made, but we got some good ideas.
The track didn't break though.
The track didn't break.
Sticky spots, but nothing failed.
And we couldn't have done it without the track.
Yeah.
Hands down. I mean, there's no way.
Yeah. Six bags of wheelbarrow, and that was a nightmare just doing it when Brent was here.
Yeah, and we got 10 bags a cart.
Yeah.
So whatever that is, we got essentially four cart loads out here.
You know, it's
to the
nice
truck.
is when you think about it, every time you're pushing that, there's like $400 to $800 per.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Pushing it out of the mine.
Maybe $1,000.
Maybe $1,000 in there.
That makes it better, huh?
That makes it better.
Yeah. All right. Well, good work today, guys. We did it. We got our first bag of ore out of the mine.
I like it.
Right. Thank you, Jason.
Well, that ends another part of opening my new gold mine. The track is a lifesaver and a backsaver, so I'm really glad we put it in. Thanks, Dan. Thanks, Mine Operator. Check out both their channels. I'll put links in the description below for that. And I am excited to start getting some more out of this mine, get it down to the mill, figure out how much gold we got this year. So stay tuned for more videos. We'll see you on the next one.